one person in the audience that doesn't know how to spell. That's why. It's not necessarily her. I'm not wearing glasses. It's just maybe it's that side of the room. I don't know. The whole side of the room. I'm teasing you all. They're all like, I don't know how to spell boobs. Yes, I do think. So, anyway, you can't start a revolution without breasts. That's what I've learned. Front row, yeah! You're gonna start a revolution right now. What's your bra size? Double D? Yeah. That's a war right there. That's a war. She's a liar? Why is she a liar? Why are these women mad at you? This is like West Side Story suddenly. Only it's the breast edition. It's like, that's a bigger than a double D? Oh shit. It's the triple D side and the double D side. They're like, bitch! Like, you're out! I got one more D! I don't even know. My dressmaker, this is completely off topic. Well, not really. My dressmaker sometimes will be like, what size do you want your boobs to be in that dress? And I'm like, I don't care, surprise me. And I realize that none of you have that option. Because when I go home, I'm like, I want these off. Get rid of them. They're stuck to my body. And then a 50 falls out too, and you're like, yes! But you guys never take them off, so 50s are just stuck under, and you're like, oh shit, how long has that been there? Like, I don't even know. I mean, things get lost under boobs.
Mine is never a 50.
Yours is never a 50? Oh, well, it's time for a 50, to be honest. That's disgusting. I'm teasing, but you know, whatever. I completely have time for a 50, but if you think you're getting something for that 50, this expensive lipstick I'm wearing says no. Like, I just don't have the time. And I'll tell you a true story. This is so embarrassing. I'm sorry, Floyd. It has nothing to do with Floyd, but I just wanted to say it. When I moved back to Washington State, I don't know why I did that noise. That's right. Washington! Because we're so ethnic here. What was that? I don't even, I'm so sorry. I moved back to Washington State, and I was living at my brother's house. He's like 4 years older than me. He's the alpha male in my family, in the siblings. And the brother right above him is like flaming homosexual. Me dressed like this right now, and him standing next to me, and somebody said one of those guys is straight, you would always point at me. Because my brother is like completely on fire. Like, there is no denying that he likes a certain way. If you know what I mean. Butter, bread, you get it. So anyway, that's not the point of the story. I'm staying with my straight brother, who cannot keep his dick in his pants. We all know one, don't we? A dick and a man that can't keep his dick in his pants. Anyway. So, one morning, I've been staying at my brother's house for maybe 4 days. Like, I'm in New York, where no one knows your name. Suddenly you're back in Washington, in your hometown, where everybody's like, oh, your poor life. Like, I know everything. The last time I saw you, you were 4. And you're like, why the hell? I don't even know who you are. Like, I've never seen you before. And she's like, well, I was friends with your great-great-great-grandfather. I knew you before you were born. And you're like, what the fuck? So I'm sitting, that's side note. I'm sitting in bed, and I'm asleep, and my straight brother is running in the room. And he's like, Robbie, wake up, Robbie, wake up. And I'm like, what's happening? And his penis is in my face. Now, normally a gay man would be like, hey, this isn't such a bad deal. But it's your brother. So you're like, like everything is flatlined suddenly, nothing's happening, nothing's exciting anymore. You feel a little violated. And he's like, look at it, look at it, look at it. And I'm like, no, I won't. And then suddenly you feel like a dog that's in trouble. You're like looking in every other direction. You're like, I don't want to look at it. He's like, the color's wrong. And you know straight men. You know, there's a couple in the audience. Yeah, there's a couple. right, but whatever. Double D, triple D, whatever. So, sorry. I just went from boobs to dick, and I was like, ooh, triple D. Can you imagine if it was like, I'm a triple D? I digress. So, I am sitting there, and he's like, look at it, look at it, look at it. And I'm like, I really don't want him, I really don't want him. And he's like, look, the color's wrong. And I'm like, And I realized, he's like, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? I got something. I got something. I'm telling you, I got something. Which is not the first thing that I do. I'm like, hey, maybe I should go to a physician. And something is off, if you will. The color is off. I don't know. I mean, I've never heard of an STD that you get a color change. Like, you know, it's blue. I don't know why. And I'm like, well, your dick being an off color, I'm not surprised. You have way too much sex with way too many girls. And I literally roll over, and I'm like, oh, Kevin. It's her lip stain from the slut you like had over last night. And he's like, oh, which is why you always use expensive lipstick and then you don't put it on because it'll rub right off. Keep licking your lips at me. Do you know how long it would take for one, you to get away from your husband, two, me to get anything out, and then by the time I found it, it won't look the way it's supposed to look. It won't. You gotta get a bike pump. I'd be like, you all laugh, but none of you have ever done drag. You don't know what it's like. The pain and the suffering that we go through. Have you been in drag? You came pre-tucked. Yeah. These ladies with their triple D's over here, double D's. Double. I'm sorry, she's triple.
No, I'm triple.
Oh, you're triple. So what is she? She's double? I don't know what's happening. Boobs confuse the fuck out of me. All the straight men are like, nah, you don't talk to them, you don't even look at them, you just touch them. And they tell you things. And see, I'll touch my own and they're on the floor. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Straight. As you look at the ladies in the house, this is awkward. Why? Where are you? Would you be straight if they weren't here? This is suddenly really awkward. I was just gonna ask you what the secret of breasts were. That's all. It wasn't like any like big reveal. It wasn't like, I want to know your sexual status right now. Because I care. I really don't. You're gay. Well, I'm not wearing glasses. I mean, they all look the same to me at this point. Like, you're either in the front row or you're in the... Like, you can tell from somebody looking, oh my god, how did this turn against me? Straight gay, y'all look the same. Care. Maybe you should start wearing a letter on your head. I don't look like you. Wait, what? You surely don't, because my brother's white. So, yeah. Oh, I get it. Oh, you don't look like my gay brother, the one that's on fire. That's for goddamn sure. I tell you right now, if my brother walked in the building right now, you'd all run because you'd think it was Carrie. Because he'd be on fire and the whole prom would be burning down and you're all like, shit, run, run, run! It's terrible. How many proms did I go to that my brother showed up at and then we all had to leave because everybody was dying? Did any of you watch Carrie? Yeah. Thank you, the people that were born before The Little Mermaid came out. Ass clowns. Ass clowns. She's the Triple D? What? I don't even know what's happening in the second row. Together, you guys probably make like quadruple D. Or no, quadruple. Oh, wait.
Quinn.
You make a C? No. Z? What the fuck? What happens here? I don't even understand bra sizes anymore. Do you want, like, I go to Victoria's Secret and I'm like, I need a bra. And they're like, well, what size? And I'm like, just give me one. I'll fill it out. Like, I'll figure it out. Like, just don't give me one that's bigger than my face. Like, I mean, isn't that how you get, like, a bra size nowadays? I hate people that are like, you get the measuring tape and I'm like, put it up to your face. It's like pants. Put it around your neck. Doesn't work? Well, I don't buy them. If they go all the way around my neck 3 times, I don't buy those pants. Life? I don't know what's happening. The bra. Don't ever talk about bras at a gay bar. That's what I just learned. The girls are like, bitch, we got one bathroom over here on one floor, and you want to talk about bras? Let's talk about lines and start at the end of your show.